Good morning, or whenever you're watching this. First and foremost, let's thank God. Ooh, child. I almost forgot I was recording. You really caught me at the wee hours of the morning for real. But yeah, y'all, this indeed is my 4 a.m. routine. I just want to chat with y'all in the midst to give a little motivation to those who used to doubt, just as I did. A single mother, like a title I don't take lightly, but also one that sometimes weighs heavily on my shoulders, my heart, my mind, and my soul. No matter the circumstances, though, I put my best foot forward and I stand on the business that was granted to me. A few years ago, I was only waking up at 4 a.m. to nurse my newborn or to scroll on my phone, child, if I randomly just happened to wake up in the middle of the night. But now that my son is older, even just a year ago, like, you really couldn't move me unless it involved shifting around them sheets, baby, if you know what I mean. But still, like, boo, let's make this fun and quick. But that's not all that life is, though. You know, perspective is everything. Hear me out. Like, life can either be long and impactful or short and limited. Nevertheless, it's a journey that requires sacrifice, discipline, patience, ambition, and most of all, like, dedication. Even when ain't nobody else on that sideline rooting for you. Every day, dog, you really have to be on your Zoom. You really have to be on your Zoom to create the future you dream of. Put the love you have for yourself, for your kids, for your friends, for your family, hell, even your pet, into action. Like, this time last year, I was only thinking about all the things I truly wanted and who I wanted to show up as. At first, I frowned upon myself for not already being that version of me. But just letting, so much noise distract me. But then I learned to just really give myself grace. Like, how could I have known the stuff I wasn't taught unless I became curious about the patterns in my life and started to make new ones? A shift in my courage and my confidence definitely did not happen overnight. Trust me, it did not happen overnight. But I started making small changes. I could give my kid's father multiple chances. Like, why didn't I feel like I deserved more chances on myself? The reality is, and what has held me back for so long, moving forward, taking steps back, moving forward, taking steps back, was just, I guess, believing that someone would just come and save me from not only others, but from myself too. Like, there's no one coming, babe. Like, whole time you're thinking you Cinderella or Snow White, when really all along you've been Pocahontas. The work has to be done internally and externally. That's why it's important, y'all, to get in that gym. Ever since I done been into this gym, so much has changed for me. And, it's taking me time to figure out, how my body works, the transitions it's making. Sometimes I fall off, I'm not gonna lie. But I still get active. I get active, just as you should. Get active. This routine is really just doing that for me. And seeing sprinkles of improvements in different areas of my life, like, it really starts with you. It really starts with your body. And it spreads outward, And so, true enough, yeah, the physical load can be tough to carry, along with the emotional and the mental. But for me, just realizing that I've lost before and I've endured relationships that hurt me to mold me is actually just the motivation I really needed. Those relationships and experiences remind me that I've always been a leader. Ask my grade school teachers for real. I remember Miss Malden. I remember Miss Chipman. I remember Miss Barron, Miss Darlington, Miss Cross. Like, all of those people could tell you, even middle school, high school, A lot of my teachers could tell you I've always been a leader. I've heard that so many times in my life, but not all the times did I believe that for myself. But again, it's really all about perspective. To whom much is given, much is required. I'm still not fully where I want to be, but I'm also not where I used to be either. And I'm making myself proud every day through the process. Like, y'all, again, you do realize this is a 4 a.m. morning routine. I'm still shocked at myself, girl, and I be doing it like 4 or 5 times out of the week. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last week, I slipped up a little bit because, your girl just had to get herself together for real. I fell off track with drinking my water and all of that stuff like that, and it showed. And so I made sure to get back on my Zoom as soon as possible. Okay? But if I can do it, you can do it too. Like, you really, truly do just have to believe it for real. Create the life that you want to look back on and remember making the effort. Like, when you see yourself in the mirror, the reflection of yourself in the mirror, and just the walking piece of art that you have created. Because mind you, no one else can create your life for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's you. You got to do it no matter what happened in the past. You in the present today. And this is what you have to do to get to where you want to be. You have to make those sacrifices. You have to be disciplined. You first and foremost have to know what you want also. Pray about it too. We can want the things that we want, and we do have free will, true of course, but ultimately, you're here to create something for somebody. Like, what do you want to present? What do you want to have to present? Just like when, we was back in school, show and tell days or science projects, all like, y'all listen, I'm telling you, this is a journey. It's all connected. It's all connected. But anyway, set some goals, achieve those, create new ones, watch the project grow. Like, you literally have to do it for the plot. You may fall short here or there. Certainly I do, just like I said before. But remember, we're human. God knows that. He knows your fears. He knows all about the things you tell yourself in your head too. My advice would be to start telling yourself the truth. And it might be a hard pill to swallow. With freedom comes a lot of painful realizations. You don't want to think things about yourself, that are, I guess, deemed to be negative or whatever like that. But once you tell yourself the truth, you accept that, and you strive to be better, that's what matters. That 1% that you put the effort in every day. It ain't always got to be 100. If you at least do 1%, But, yeah, like I said, God knows us. He knows our hearts. He knows what we truly desire, what we need. Appreciate where you are and continue to just follow divine guidance. Anyway, I say all that to say, you see how waking up at 4 a.m. has given me the clarity, the strength to tackle the days ahead. Like, truly very mindful, very motivating, very focused on the bigger picture era, for real. And then it's just like, I don't know. Like I said before, I see the improvements. I see the improvements, the quality of my mood and how I face transitions. I mean, it's not just the transitions, it's just not the waking up at 4 a.m., but it's also the intention behind it, so to add, I have 3 other souls that I am responsible for. 3 other souls that I am responsible for teaching, for guiding, for instilling, for prepping for them to be independent in this world on their own one day. Oops. Y'all, look, I ain't gonna lie. I burnt the bacon a little bit. It's all right though, because I know 2 out of 3 still gonna eat it. 1 might not so much, but it's all right. And that V8, hold on, no, this V8 right here, yup, this V8. My kids are so picky. Sometimes they really don't like to eat fruit. I only have 1 kid, well, no, 2 that eat a fruit or 2, but not too many. So I buy this V8 and I give that to them, just a supplement. And yeah, y'all, I do cook my kids breakfast every morning also. They listen, my kids, they just like me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie about it. All of my kids, in some way, shape, or form, are just like me. I was just talking about that the other day. But anyway, back to this routine and everything like that. I just feel like I get more out of my day, and I'm able to utilize the time that I have with my kids wisely. Because again, y'all, just last year, we had a morning routine, but it also kind of was just like, you wake up and just go with the flow. These are my vitamins, by the way. This is what I'm showing y'all. I wait till I get to work and I take them after I eat my food, when I'm actually able to sit down. But what was I saying before that? Just last year, we had a morning routine and everything, and sometimes it was just, I don't keep up with the days or the hours. But yeah, we made it happen. And so we do have a nighttime routine that also allows for more flexibility. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, give the video a thumbs up or leave recommendations down below. I hope y'all have a great day. And I just want to say, I love you. I done made it to work, child. So I'm finna get in here and get busy. And I guess I will see y'all either down in the comments or next time. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.